I think probably the most influential, maybe it's because I read it first of Keller's books, was his book on counterfeit gods, where he
Hmm.
talks about idolatry and sin. And so you have a chapter on his teaching there. I think it's one of the most pronounced features, probably one of the more pop of his more popular books. And
Hmm.
it was really that, sin is foundationally a problem of worship, of idolatry, of disordered loves, right? And so could you just expand on that a little bit? Why do you think that resonated so much with so many people?
Hmm. Well, one thing I'll just mention about the book is that I really didn't just want to distill his best teaching from his books, though I attempted to do that. I also wanted to go really deeply into lesser known sources, particularly his archive of hundreds upon hundreds of sermons. And one thing for those who have listened to a lot of Keller sermons, you know to expect is for him to describe sin in terms of idolatry. He may not always use the word idol or idolatry, but that's what he's doing. He's showing that sin is fundamentally, as you said, a worship problem, and that we're all living for something and we're enslaved to that thing we're living for. That thing whose approval, whose smile we so desperately crave. And Keller had a really brilliant way of sneaking up on people and showing them that actually that thing you're living for is in and of itself, the desire to live for the approval and applause of someone is a good thing, but it's a matter of the right quest and the wrong destination. And you that good thing, if it's been turned into an ultimate thing in your life, it's become an idol. And the way you can know that a good thing has been made into an ultimate thing is to see how your heart responds when it's either threatened or lost. If a good thing in our life is threatened or lost, we'll be sad, we'll be discouraged, there will be tears. But if an ultimate thing is threatened or lost, then we won't see a reason to even keep living. And if you feel that level of despair and devastation, it may be evidence that a good thing has been given a promotion it didn't deserve, and that you're treating a gift as if it were the giver.
Mm. Yeah, and I think it's really profound I know for me when I was kind of first reading through that, I was trying to think about giving counsel to others as well, and just struggling with how do I not just address behaviors? How do we get to kind of the root cause of what it's manifesting itself in this way? But I found that really helpful also in just looking at kind of that root level of idolatry, and how it's manifesting itself in this particular way with this person, which Keller talks about in that book. They could both be struggling with something like possessions or wealth, but really the root issue is something totally different. Well, the root issue is the same, but it's manifesting itself in different ways.
Exactly. That's well said.